Good evening and welcome to Sunset News this Monday evening. As always, we bring you news, community stories, economics, weather, and sports. I am Glenora Shipura. Getting into the news tonight, the National Housing Enterprise Annual General Meeting took place at the Venture Country Club recently. Urban and Rural Development Minister Erastus Utoni was in attendance, along with his Deputy Minister Evelyn Nawases Tayele and the Deputy Minister of Finance and Public Enterprises, Maureen Hindambwende. NHE's CEO Gisbertus Mukulu was pleased to announce that NHE's financial records are now up to date, with annual reports from 2017 to 2023 being presented at the meeting. Algeda Greg, our in-house correspondent, attended the event and gave this report.
Therefore, as a CEO, I am in a position where I have no words but to thank all of you and also to really welcome you. This particular AGM is being organized in terms of the NHE Act number 5 of 1993. I think you have learned that we were, of course, behind with our annual financial statements, but this is a testimony that we are now up to date.
Alpha Aid Chairperson Herman Binek talks about the non-profit organization's work in Namibia and its focus areas. Aurelia Afrikaner gave this report.
Okay, my name is Herman Binek, and I'm the chairman of Alpha Aid. And that's a registered non-profit in the United States. Our work is twofold. For one, we are helping rescuers to survive and get better skills. The other thing is we are helping the communities around the rescuers, including the entire environment with wildlife. We are the boots on the ground, so we are different from any other non-profit. I've worked for big non-profits myself, and that's why initiatives on our part are different, because we want to be on the ground and actually direct help those people in need. So I really fell in love with Namibia and its people. We always say it's Africa for beginners, because you have a really nice and fresh start. Everybody is smiling and is welcoming. And when we offer some help, it's really appreciated, and that's what we love. We have been to other countries in the world, in the Middle East and in Southeast Asia, where sometimes we were blocked by political issues or by people just did not want that, right? Here in Namibia, we really love it because we're making a change every day wherever we go. If it is from helping people in the emergency medical services, which we see on the road.
Vivor Energy Namibia, in collaboration with Merlis Fishing and other key stakeholders, conducted a marine emergency drill on the 27th of September in Walvis Bay. The exercise aimed to evaluate their readiness to manage marine emergencies. Frida Moloto was there.
My name is Simon Alwendo. I am managing New Energy Fuel site. We here to supply vessels to Merlis, a marine depot. We supply diesel to the vessels behind me. There are much more of them, but this is just a pre-discussion on the drill that we are about to have, to test our emergency response and also to assess the industry and our clients that we are capable of dealing with any emergency should it occur. Yeah.
We are here at Merlis. One of our clients is Vivor Energy. So we are here today just to simulate and do our emergency response preparedness. So we are here to activate. So basically what we will be doing is we will assess the level of preparedness at the site. Since, as you can see, it's quite a busy site, it's a live site. So we also just want to test the coordination between different tenants that are hosted here by the client and see how best they can manage an emergency. So we are just here today to test that and also to improve. So what we will do is also checking how where our shortfalls are and how we can best improve this in terms of emergency response.
In our next story, President Nangolo Mbumba announced that if the SWAPO government is re-elected, it will allocate 500 million Namibian dollars annually to the National Youth Fund to empower the youth. Speaking at a SWAPO rally in Ndola Ohangwena region on Saturday, Bumba also called for the removal of laws and policies hindering youth economic development. That brings us to the end of our top stories. On the other side of the break, we take a look at what's happening in our entertainment news.
Connection. It's in the human touch, the feeling of belonging. It inspires us and empowers us, creates clarity from complexity. It starts new conversations, unlocks the power of advice, and makes an impact on your life. At Alex Forbes, we pioneer insight to provide you with advice that connects your decisions of today to your impact tomorrow.
Getting into our entertainment news, MultiChoice Namibia recently hosted their first film festival at the Franco-Namibian Cultural Center. Roger Kurtze, CEO of MultiChoice Namibia, emphasizes the importance of the Ombura Local Content Project in elevating Namibian storytelling. The festival proudly celebrates these homegrown productions. Michael Kayunde gave this report.
My name is Roger Kurtze, Managing Director for MultiChoice Namibia. Yes, this weekend we are very excited because we have launched the first ever MultiChoice Film Festival, which started really last night with a premiere event where we've launched the projects that we've done under the Ombura Project, Local Film Project. We, as we've indicated already, we've launched a project of 6 feature films, 1 lifestyle and 13-part lifestyle, and a documentary. Last night, during a premiere event, we have showcased one of the projects called Ataman, which was really a story that was developed by 2 of our MultiChoice Talent Factory alumni. Today, as we go into the second day of the film festival, we will be having an industry day where we will have screenings, where we will have panel discussions, and a lot of other activities which is aimed at developing the film industry in Namibia. Tomorrow we will be having a family day around film, and we have also been oversubscribed in terms of the participation for tomorrow. All around, we are very excited.
The Erongo LPG held its groundbreaking ceremony near Walvis Bay for the construction of a bulk storage terminal. This story leads us into our story of the day after the break. Erongo LPG held its groundbreaking ceremony near Walvis Bay for the construction of a bulk storage terminal for liquefied petroleum gas. Here, CEO of the municipality of Walvis Bay, Victoria Kapenda, shares more. Andrea Mower was there.
Delighted that Erongo Liquid Petroleum Gas Terminal, a 100% Namibian-owned company, has decided to fill the gap in terms of constructing a storage terminal at Walvis Bay, which will address the current shortage of liquid petroleum gas storage. Most importantly, this facility will not only cater for the Namibian market, but also for the neighboring countries such as Zambia, Botswana, and Zimbabwe, as well as various companies from the SADC region. This project will bring about great benefits in terms of regular supply at competitive prices and other socio-economic benefits such as direct and indirect employment, which will in return address the ever-increasing unemployment rate that we are experiencing not only in Walvis Bay or Erongo region, but in the country at large. It is therefore important for all stakeholders to team up and ensure that this project will be a success story at the end of the day. Not only should we have the buildings or the facilities visible, however, we should be mindful to meet all the environmental requirements during and after the construction period, because many a times this is some of the aspects that we always miss out. It is evident that the foundation for the Walvis Bay Corridor Group will be strengthened through the utilization of the envisaged infrastructure from the port of Walvis Bay via the Trans-Kalahari, Walvis Bay Ndola, Lubumbashi Development Corridor.
After the break, we take a look at our community talk.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nhh.com.na.
Getting into our community talk, about 103 Kavango supermarket and bottle store Kavango OK Foods workers who were suspended in May in Rundu for participating in a strike for a salary increase were dismissed on Wednesday. They protested to express their dissatisfaction with the management for dismissing all 103 workers. Despite having invited the shop's management to receive their petition beforehand, the management refused to accept it. OK Foods Managing Director Jose Majado also refused to talk to the media. Namibia Public Workers Union Kavango East Branch Organizer Johannes Shikwaya shares more. Nikano Nangolo was there.
Petition inform you and your company to do what is right and withdraw the dismissal letters issued to 103 employees on 25 September 2024 with immediate effect publicly upon receiving this document and reinstate them without conditions on the same terms, conditions and positions. Failure to do so, I repeat again, failure to do so. We would like to request all Namibians, especially the residents of both Rundu and Ngurenguru, to consumer boycott. Stop buying at Kavango supermarket and bottle store, which is Kavango OK Food, from this gathering today until this company informing us that they reinstate all these 103 employees. Further, we appeal to our lawmakers to come up with strict and harsh punishment to those who mistreat workers and disregard labor law. Viva workers, viva! Viva! Viva workers, viva! Viva!
Moving on, petrol and diesel prices are set to drop by $1 Namibian from Wednesday. Stick around for this story in our economic news after the break. Getting right into our economic news, the cost of petrol and the prices of both variants of diesel 50 ppm and diesel 10 ppm, will decrease by 100 cents per liter from Wednesday, according to the latest monthly fuel price adjustment announced by the Ministry of Mines and Energy. In Walvis Bay, the price of petrol will be $20.25 per liter. Diesel 50 ppm will be $19.72 per liter, and diesel 10 ppm will be $19.82 per liter. The ministry's recent calculations show that in September, the average price of petrol 95 is $82.849 per barrel, an 8.49% drop compared to August. The price of diesel 50 ppm is $82.689 per barrel, a 9.16% drop in relative terms, and diesel 10 ppm is $82.878 per barrel, a 9.17% drop compared to August. the ministry said. The government department also announced the introduction of new road fuel transportation rates effective from the 2nd of October 2024, replacing the applicable current rail rates. The ministry resolved to introduce weighted fuel transportation rates to replace the current rail rates that are applicable for fuel transportation between Walvis Bay and the inland fuel pricing depots. These new rates will serve as the fuel transportation rates by road, thus achieving greater parity and fairness. On average, the weighted fuel transportation rates are about 21.9% higher than the current rail rates, entailing a general increase in local fuel transportation costs. This comes as a report titled Bridging the Gap in Energy Infrastructure, commissioned by Puma Energy, revealed that railage rates between Walvis Bay and Windhoek are priced at $22 Namibian per cubic meter compared to $24 Namibian per cubic meter by truck. Fuel transporters often use railage rates as a benchmark for truck rates, given that rail rates set the base for price recovery in the structure. That concludes our economic news. Let's take a look at our financial indicators. The Namibian dollar trades against the British pound at 23.05, against the euro at 19.21, against the US dollar at 17.23, and $2 Namibian and 45 cents gets you 1 Chinese yuan. On the commodities market, gold, copper, and platinum went down while Brent crude oil went up. Brent crude oil trading at 0.88%, going for $72 and 93 cents per barrel. After the break, we get into our international news.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
Getting into our international news, Japan's incoming Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba said on Monday he will call a general election for October 27th, following his victory in one of the closest ever leadership races for the ruling Liberal Democratic Party. The poll, which will come a year early and ahead of the US presidential election in November, will decide which party controls Parliament's lower house. Lawmakers there will meet tomorrow to confirm him as the country's next prime minister. It is important for the new administration to be judged by the people as soon as possible, Ishiba said at a press conference at LDP headquarters in Tokyo. Japanese shares fell more than 4% in early trading on Monday as the yen strengthened and Japanese government bonds jumped in reaction to the leadership win by Ishiba, who is seen as a monetary policy hawk. Ishiba on Monday began picking government and party officials who will contest the upcoming general election with him. So far, those include two rival candidates in the leadership race, Katsunobu Kato as finance minister and Yoshimasa Hayashi to stay on as chief cabinet secretary, a pivotal post that includes the role of top government spokesman. Two sources familiar with the appointments earlier told Reuters a close Ishiba ally Takeshi Iwaya, a former defense chief, will take over as foreign minister, while Jen Nakatani will return to the defense ministry, a position he held in 2016, said the sources, who asked not to be identified because they are not authorized to speak at the media, confirming earlier media reports. On the other side of the break, we take a look at the weather predictions. Let's get into our weather predictions for tomorrow. The capital city can expect a minimum of 9 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius, while Katima Mulilo can expect a minimum of 21 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 38 degrees Celsius with partly cloudy conditions. Hendy's Bay can expect a minimum of 10 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 19 degrees Celsius with sunny weather conditions, while Rehoboth can expect a minimum of 7 degrees Celsius and a maximum of 26 degrees Celsius. also with sunny weather conditions. We now head over to the sports desk, proudly brought to you by Sportsrep.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Well, good evening, viewers. On today's Sunset News, brought to you by Sportsrep, Namibia grabbed a lot of gold medals at the second event of the Kyokushin African Championship that took place at Crete Gymnastics at Maromo over the weekend. Marin Ngula was the reporter on duty. Let's have a look at the video.
I'm Sensei Yumbo Bolen Luke, an instructor for Team Namibia. I'm very proud of the performance of our athletes. They really showed an exceptional skill and discipline for them to achieve all these gold medals and the trophies that we are having. Some of them are not here though, but the team has put more effort in order for our organization to come up high on the list of winners in this championship that we just concluded now. And we are still going to put more effort so that we can achieve more, because the president has highlighted on next year's championship, which is going to be a world championship. We are ready there. We are coming, and we are coming to scoop more medals and trophies. Team Namibia. Os!
Huge congratulations to Namibia for doing well at that competition day. We also have one more video to have a look at. The coastal round of the Ongos Rugby Sevens took place over the weekend, and Sparta were pronounced as the winners of the tournament. We do have an interview with the captain of the team, so please just stay tuned for that.
Brendan, yes. You guys are now the champion of the Ongos Valley Sevens, first division coastal leg. How do you feel?
Very excited. I just want to say it was a team effort. I want to thank our management, our coaches, and everybody that came out to support us.
And you are undefeated today. Tell us about your recipe.
We worked really hard. We really did. When we signed up, we were already prepared. We came to dominate and not to compete. That's why we were on a different level.
Exactly. And we are so proud that it's in Swakopmund and you're all the way from Walvis Bay.
Yeah, on Miso.
Exactly. What's the message to your players?
I just want to say, let's take this momentum on to the next one. Next year is going to be bigger, better, but we know what we have. We're champions.
You are champions.
And with that, we've come to the end of the broadcast. Do make sure you join Sunset News on Facebook, on all the NMH platforms on weekdays, as well as on our website, 1up2.com. Sunset News screens on DSTV channel 285 and GoTV channel 25 every Monday to Thursday from 7:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. I am Glenora Shipura, and this has been Sunset News. Don't end your day without us.